Unfortunately, after almost 150 days of staying strong, Popular MMOs has sadly relapsed. Now, for the time being, we don't know how badly he relapsed. To be entirely honest, I don't think this guy fell down the bandwagon and started chugging bottles of Fireball. However, I have a slight feeling he maybe just took a shot or a bit of a sip and then realized, no, I don't want to do this. And he has released a statement for us. However, before I get into the nook and crannies of that, I just want to start off by saying we're not mad at Pat whatsoever. It's a situation which is very devastating. However, we're here to support him. There's no rage here. There's no going out there saying, we've got to hold you accountable because you have no self-control. It's none of that. I don't think people truly understand how hard it is to overcome an addiction like alcohol. And during a time like this, the only thing that Popular MMOs needs is just support. That's it. I relapsed, so I think I want to post it because it is the reality. I had a few people commenting that I'm milking things. I don't care about the money. 5 years ago, I set myself up with the ability to retire, so everything stopped being me. I really like how he starts his statement because he's immediately ripping the band-aid off, splashing the ice cubes in the face of the haters out there. Because for a matter of fact, as crazy as it does sound to say and hear, there are people going out there right now saying, oh, you're just milking your alcohol addiction. Yeah, you're just using this for views because you ran out of money. Because if you do look back at some of the old footage, it turned out that he couldn't afford a lawyer. I think the reality of it was he just didn't want to spend the money on it because he realized that it's time to hold himself accountable instead of slithering out of situations. Like with Popular MMOs being the size that he is, he could open a TikTok account within 1 day and immediately hit 1 million followers. I really don't think he's ran out of any money whatsoever. For a matter of fact, he recently found out that a girl had been stealing money from him over the past 3 years. It was a total of $250,000. He hadn't even noticed. So for the people going out there saying, oh yeah, he's milking it, he needs money, he's ran out, respectfully, just be quiet. Like, you genuinely have no clue what you're talking about. Pat is doing this out of the love of the game. There is no world where he needs to go on the internet and post about his journey of sobriety, but he's doing it because he not only wants to help himself, but he wants to help other people too. You know what sucks? I messaged you before my parents said this is how they'll see it. This is a strong thing to do, genuinely. I can't imagine the amount of willpower that it takes to go out there and openly admit to your audience first before talking to loved ones. Like, if going out there and blasting something which I can imagine he feels a lot of shame from on the internet wasn't enough, he's done it before contacting his parents. That genuinely shows how committed Popular MMOs is to his journey. It's not a situation where he's just doing it because he feels like he has to get out of it, or he's just a little bit sick and tired, or people around him are pushing him to do it. He's going headfirst into that deep end and he's saying, okay, I messed up, I want to hold myself accountable, I want to keep on going. At the end of the day, Popular MMOs relapsing doesn't need to be a thing where we sit down, we constantly dwell on it, we draw a line under it, and we just keep on pummeling forwards. That is exactly how his journey should be. For the 1 out of 1,000, this is what I needed to see when I was relapsing. I dropped my entire following if it helped one person not go through it. Now, when he says he dropped his entire following to help one person get through not relapsing, I don't think that's something that everybody can understand lightly. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, sure, we can sympathize with Pat. We can go out there and say, look, man, we understand you, we will want to support you, but you can never truly understand how he feels. And I think this is a really good way of him showing how he actually feels about it. Going out there saying that he'd happily drop his entire career on the spot to help just one person not go through this, that says so much. That speaks more than 1,000 words right there. But yeah, I just wanted to briefly comment on this because I've really been seeing it popping up. I honestly wasn't going to talk about it because I didn't really know how I was going to word it. I wanted to show my support to Pat without going out there and just showing like, oh, he's just making the video for views or whatever. But I really wanted to make a genuine video on this. I know I posted about it on my second channel. It was just fucking rambling bullshit during a Skywars game. I actually want to give this situation justice, and right here I feel like I've done that. So yeah, that's about it. See ya.